Hey, what's up everybody? It is Professor Hemp here. Once again, I'm going to be doing another review on CBD Hemp Direct. I know that I've been doing a lot of reviews on this company lately, but it is one of my personal favorites, and I just have a lot of topics to go over with it. So I figured, why not spread the word? Another budget strain, but the not so budget strain. It should be more of a gas pack, and that would be the Power MINTZ. And if you want my personal opinion, I have already smoked this. I've smoked maybe about half the zip, and I just wanted to get like a full effect on it, kind of feel for it, smell, everything. Just kind of be able to base it down for you and give you exactly what you want to know. The strain we're going to be reviewing today is Power MINTZ. This is one of the better budget strains rather than the super budget strains that I have been showing off lately. Although this only was $50 for a zip, and I'm going to tell you right now, it is a gas pack. When you open it, you can immediately smell the aroma. It is super gassy. We're gonna get into that in a minute. I don't want to go over too much and spoil some of the information, but I did smoke around maybe half the zip or so just to kind of get a feel for the bud and be able to give you guys a more proper review. I usually like trying the bud ahead of time just to, so I have an idea in my head already what I'm getting into, and also so I can provide the best content that's informational too. Definitely some of the best looking bud that I think we've gotten, especially as it does have a little bit of reminiscence of purplish black around a lot of the nuggets. So it's definitely worth the $50 for the zip of popcorn bud. Let's actually open up this bag and kind of give a little whiff of this really quickly. So what you can notice immediately is it's got a very strong hint of a diesel scent, and it has I guess a little bit of a sour smell to it as well. I don't know exactly how to phrase it. It's more of like a very strong gassy diesel smell and then a hint of sour. I don't know exactly how else to describe that, but it smells extremely good. I gotta go for another whiff. This is some of the best smelling bud that I think I've gotten from CBD Hemp Direct, and I bought a lot of different strains from them, but I'm telling you right now, this is definitely one of the better budget strains. For perspective, before we smoke it up, this is what it looks like in the bag as well. I've got the bong locked and loaded. You can see we do have a little bit of purple in the bowl mixed in with the majority of the green, and it is packed to the rim. Hope whatever everybody's smoking on today is some good stuff, and enjoy your smoke. Cheers, guys. Not a bad rip at all. It's very smooth on the throat. It's not very rough by any means, especially since the budget buds, it's such a rough intake usually, but they are very potent, so I can't knock them for the price. But for this bud in specific, oh my God. Comparing it to that is like day and night. That's why I keep kind of bringing up the budget buds versus the better budget buds, you know what I'm saying? Is because I'd like to compare the two as they both have budget in the name. The first thing you can tell immediately is it's a very diesely / gassy outtake from the rip, and it's very strong. It kind of reminds me of garlic cookies. So if you are a fan of that strain, then obviously this would probably be one of the better strains for you, and it is definitely very potent. Now for the type of strain it is, I believe it is a Hybrid indica leading, or it's just an indica. It's one of the two. I'm almost positive. I believe that's what I saw on the website. I could be wrong. I'm still learning strains, so I do apologize if I do have a little bit of misleading information about the type of strain. But if anybody ever wants to educate me, feel free to leave a comment in the section below, and I will always try to take advice and tips, of course, because nobody's perfect, right? So I'm going to do one more rip right now. We're gonna load up the bong in a second, but I'm going to give you my full review by the end of this and just give you my opinion on a 1-to-10 ratio, and we're just going to go off of that. So I will give you guys everything that you actually want to know after this rip. Getting a real proper look at this bowl right now. I apologize that it's so blurry right now, but I have the flash on so you can see it all. And I already tell you this is going to be a huge rip because I packed the hell out of this one. So let's get right into it. Cheers, guys. We're good. Really really did not expect it to be such a nasty rip. It was extremely rough on my throat there because I took such a large rip, but I'm okay now. But like I was saying, make sure to stay hydrated. You never want to not be hydrated, whether it's, water, soda, something. Just drink up, guys. But let's get into the main thing. Let's actually talk about the bud this time. So it is Power Mints and it is popcorn nuggets. I know a lot of people like the bigger nuggets. They're not a fan of the, the smaller popcorn nugs, which is okay. Everybody has their own preference. So if that's what you want, it's definitely not going to be for you. So just swipe on away already. And you would be here at this point, obviously, because I already showed it off in the, a long time ago. But in terms of potency, I believe it is 19%. It is 19.74%. It is almost 20% THCA, and that's extremely potent. And I mean, especially for what you get, it's $50 for the bag, and it smells like gas, it smokes like gas, and you feel like gas. So, I mean, you really can't complain there. Overall, I'd say for taste, 1 to 10, 8.5 out of 10. I'd say it could be a little bit more potent, I'd say. And that's just because for how gassy it smells, I feel like the more diesel taste could have been a little bit more prominent. So 8.5 out of 10 for taste here. So not bad by any means. Now, for overall look, I mean, I personally really like it, and that's because I'm not very picky with bud in general. So if I had to give it, an honest rating for look, 7 out of 10, just because, like I said, it is popcorn. It's nothing special. It's, medium, mid shelf. So it's not quite low shelf and it's not quite high shelf. It's right in the middle. So I'd say about 7 out of 10. So in terms of affordability, 10 out of 10. Great. Amazing. $50 a zip. You cannot beat this price for this kind of bud. So overall, I would like to give this an 8.5 out of 10. It's a very strong rating for a very strong, potent bud. And like I said, if you want something that's going to be a more, I guess, a knockout blend, because this will knock you out if you smoke too much of it. So just beware. It gets pretty potent. But yeah, so overall, I'd like to rate this bud an 8.5 out of 10, and I hope you guys did enjoy this review. Just like I said in the beginning, my name is the Hemp Professor, and I hope that I could provide you guys with an educational view and a little bit of a goofy side at the same time. So I hope that I could provide you guys with a little bit of an educational but fun side at the same time, because I don't want to make these reviews boring, of course. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next review. I hope you guys did enjoy it, like I said, and I'm going to be trying to post a little more. I do have one more strain that I would like to review. It is another one from CBD Hemp Direct. I know people are getting sick of them probably because I'm only reviewing one company. I promise that I will be expanding my reach in the next few videos. It's just a little bit rough lately because I've been having to spend money on repairing my car and other things, and that's costing me thousands of dollars. So I just don't have the excess cash right now to expand out to a different company and, buy a little bit more of the expensive things. And I do apologize about that, of course. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to stop rambling, stop yapping, and I'm going to let this video end, and I'll catch you guys in the next review.